don't cause any trouble. Got it?
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can... I'm sorry, but until then...
Excuse me.
I can't help you with that.
I'd like to buy something.
If it's a tradesman, your best bet is...
What's new in the...
I heard. Project the innkeeper. Will they... And now I've been visited by one of the... He said he found...
What do you mean more?
That we found someone buried here. Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever... Also, if now some...
Cabbage?
I and the peasants say, do I really have to do that? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere? How's it going? I'm running out of ink.
Aye. At your mother's place when I was shagging her.
Last time I had.
Lovely U-boat surprise when I reflect.
What am I supposed to do? Why don't you write a complaint?
Shit. Scaring you.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, it was my master's beloved who...
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Would you like me to help?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as a...
Do you know where you...
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out.
You should have been more... Losing the one thing...
I know, so I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather I could tell you to stop when I've had it, so you get why it...
Very well then. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
Yeah.
You're no match for me!
Cut the bullshit and fight!
All right.
That was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care. I can't do this without a spade.
got something?
What? Come, it's open. Are you looking for something? What's that sound? What's that? Wait.
Welcome. A few days ago, I salvaged
And where did the wagon...
on the roads near the... I can't tell you how much...
Were there any value?
You bet. And for Taylor Buck, if you only knew... Me too.
Show me your wares.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Warum nicht? Nein, so bestimmt nicht. I'm done haggling with you. Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen. You can't can't just stroll around here without so much as a...
Doesn't it bother you? Walking round here like some kind of animal?
Something about natural rights or some such nonsense.
So wie immer.
If I may be so...
Stroll around here. So much as a bite
Hey?
of leaf. Take.
Get up, we're not finished here. Enough! Pay for the damn...
Wait now. Be glad this is...
I'll give you what you deserve. I'll have...
I'm not sorting any...
Werd dich ausnehmen! Na los!
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
Так, ничего у нас ни хрена не получилось, конечно же. Идем дальше.
Did you drink away your hose?
Надо найти лопату. У торгашан есть, но у нас на нее не хватает денег. У кого ее можно украсть, тоже непонятно. Все смотрят за нее. Я, по сути, мотыга, в принципе, подойдет. Она же тоже, по сути, копать можно.
Put some clothes on. You can't just go walking about like this.
Нифига себе, нельзя так расхаживать. А что ее не устраивает? А, слушай, у меня, оказывается, все есть. Угу. Оденем рубашку. Ношеный комбинезон. Не, вот этот лучше. Охотничий пояс, конечно же. Сапоги бродяги, штаны нищего. Так, а его изучить как? На Е. Так, все изучили. Хорошо. Угу. А в принципе, все, что на мне не одето, я же торгашу могу загнать, по сути. Так, а торгаш у нас был здесь.
Welcome. A few days I salvaged.
Were there any valuable?
You bet. And for Taylor, if you own
And where did the wagon...
on the road, I can't.
Well,
Nothing.
Так, ну чё, поторгуем.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Ай,
Так, подожди. Кажется, игра слишком громко. Делаем вот так вот. Все хорошо.
maybe next time then. Was wünschst du?
Меня очень хорошо слышно, если да, плюсик в чат.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Так, железный лом нам тоже не нужен. Коровья шкура вообще откуда нам взялась, тоже не знаю. Я же это все продаю, не покупаю же. Так, свиная кожа тоже. Экзотическую древесину обязательно. Сталь. Это все походу кузнечная. Пижи. Стоп, у меня что, лопата есть? Черт. Это я покупал. Класс. Так, вот это мы тебе продадим. Капюшон не еще. Пусть будет короткая рубашка. Ну, не знаю. Это мы продадим, это мы продадим. Прочные башмаки, сапоги, бродяги. Штаны нищих. Так, ну вот эти вот продадим. Вот эти мы на него оденем. Веленый окунь, крендель. Так, наборы, повязки, это все нужно. Это все нужно. Так, ну давай. Поторгуемся.
Word about the price.
Gut. Nein, das bringt doch nichts. I'm done haggling.
В смысле, я что-то не понял. Это твою ж дивизию, блин.
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Так, умоем оружие. Может, поприятнее станет.
Greetings. What are you doing?
Huh? Hey, stop fighting.
Ты что за мой бегаешь?
What do you want? You don't. You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up useless.
Опа, вот это уже чересчур.
Back you up like you deserve.
A murder! Hurry! I saw a murder! Quick!
Где?
Stop!
Bleeding, are you?
О, здорово.
Oh, I just remember. Well, I could still.
And who would go find some?
То есть денег ты уже не даешь.
I really better.
Good luck.
Чего ты за мной бежал?
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Так, эти больше здоровья дают, да? Так, капюшон нормально, вообще здоровья не прибавляет. Так, это мы изучим. Да. Мне нужна лопата. Где найти лопату?
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
This property belongs to someone else.
Ну ладно. Почему я не могу вот это взять? Оседлать и украсть. Звучит мальчик. Подожди, это подкова? Это подкова. Давай-ка я сопру.
You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
У кого лопата? Черт возьми. Неохота держать по заданию просто так. Тем более у нас там рядом могилка есть. Там, думаю, что-то есть интересное.
So here you have him. The nimblest fingers far and wide, but he ended up in the shits. Let this thief be a warning to you all of what happens when you steal other people's property. God's law and the law of the land apply to everyone.
Я могу просто спереть.
Did you drink away your hose?
Я портки-то свои, может, и пропил, но я не копаюсь по дороге. О, чувак. Блин.
Put some clothes on, you scoundrel.
I was just changing clothes. Right away.
Are you looking for something? Are you in need of something?
Даже посмотреть нельзя. Так, ну чё, денег у нас-то сколько? 5 грошей. Офигеть. И чё, попробовать что-то торгашу сплавить? Сколько он за подкову даст, интересно? Может ему корм ловить? Так, где он там был? Кажется, здесь. Не, ну мать. Твоя локация точно чуть-чуть левее.
My God! Where are your clothes?
В смысле, где моя одежда? А, он его не одел? Ладно. Чтобы слоником барышню не смущать. Так, торгаш. Вот он. Вроде как. А нет, это кузнец. А не, правильно.
Welcome. A few days I sell.
Were there any valuables in there?
You and for Taylor, but if you only
And where did the wagon tip?
on the roads, I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too.
Сделаем вид, что
But
мы ему
what can I do?
сочувствуем.
So,
Узнаем, где она
what will
находится,
it
и
be?
чуть сопрем.
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a...
Ja, natürlich, you are not from here. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is you. Also, what do you want to know?
Can I find other mirrors?
Zum Glück nicht. Oh, there is Bartok, the apothecary.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Along the scribe guy, but of the three...
Is there anyone else here?
Oh, ja. The rest of the villagers...
Is there any...
Here in the village.
I understand that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. That is all because of...
So you've already heard about...
About those ones in Every time I go...
So the roads aren't...
Ja, das kann man...
Where can I find it?
If you want. Herr von Berger does have... We do not go... The grave digger Ignat. No one wants to pay the church...
Намек на деньги, да?
What do you have for
Можно
sale?
церковь ограбить, что ли? Интересно. Так, продадим в первую очередь. Вот эти факелы, они нам явно не нужны. Вот эту штуку мы продадим, вот эту мы продадим. Вот это, вот это, вот это. Так, груши, лук. Не, воду продадим, самогон нам пригодится. Яблоко. Отмычки оставляем, повязки это все оставляем.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
И чё?
Was kann ich dir heute...
Я чё, просто вышел?
What do you have for...
Нет. Он продал? Он купил? 37. О! А сколько лопата стоит? Я хочу купить лопату.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis
Я
bald.
купил лопату? Нет? Где? Есть. Все, лопата у нас есть. Хорошо. Так, а нам, по-моему... Что тут? Живо идет. Так, свежие могилы были где-то там. А, снова этот дурачок. Ну давай.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. I was supposed to deliver.
What was it?
I have, but it was.
Oh, so we could just...
I don't really care.
Do you know where you...
I haven't.
Would you like me...
There's no point.
You should have been losing the...
I know. So I. But now it's gone.
I have to be... I hope you find...
Me too.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the.
Are you sure?
I can tell. So you get.
Very well, then. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I.
Ну,
What did I do to you?
Хватит.
All right.
Oh, that was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
Думаешь, хватит?
Oh, I
как хватит.
definitely.
У меня все
I'm
болит.
sore all over.
Особливо
Oh, my
хлебало.
mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help, then.
Да. Так, могил. Они были где-то здесь. Да? Да. Вот. С вами Темный Доктор, и сегодня у нас распаковка.
Poor fella. He's not lying in consecrated ground. But at least they gave him a cross.
Ого. Нормально. Так, что пустое? Мухи.
Another of von Bergov's men.
Ох, ё-моё. Шалфейна мне нужен. Совсем? Так, лопата тема. Топор, пернач, усиленную дубину. Так, ну усиленную дубину мы теперь сможем продать. Там сюда покладем. Пернач. Рыцарский щит. Так, тесак. Ну, фиг знает, пока нам не нужен. Вот это. Вот это. Нет, чепчик нафиг. Так, комбинезон ношеный, кожаные перчатки, конечно. Соединенные штаны красные, конечно. Ну пусть пока так будет. Так, нам куда теперь можно двинуть? Персонаж с заданием. Угу. Туда нам на свадьбу. Так, туда нам на собаку. Мельник. В чем мельник? А вот, кузнец. Идем сначала к кузнецу, пожалуй. Лошадь бы спереть. А интересно, на корове можно? получается вообще с ним ничего не сделать. О, щитом работает классно. А это еще что? Тотемы какие-то. Такие идолы язычества.
I wonder what their names were.
Никто меня не видит. О, это я удачно зашел. Спасибо. Теперь главное не помереть по дороге. Чё, сколько у нас? 27 грошей. Неплохо. Даже очень неплохо. А я могу соло грохнуть и забрать коня? Никто же не увидит. Нет, я пойду по дороге. Не факт, конечно, что меня никто не грохнет. Но я все-таки с топором. Так, и что мне сюда? Да, похоже на то.
Greetings.
Шо, пес? Ты пес. А где кузнец-то? Коктейльный, ножник.
Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was. I hear he settled in Gutenberg, and they can't prize him high enough in the city. He kicked out all the dishonest officials.
That's
He
a
got
fine
rid of all the
maypole.
murderers and thieves. And they say they now mine silver so fast they
Зачем?
started paving the streets with it.
А он залезет? И чё?
That pisses me off too. God bless.
Он уже даже не цепляется. Все, руки есть и... Нифига. Так, алкоголя да нет. О, наконец-то кузнец.
Don't cause any trouble, got it? What can I do for you?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radeon. You should know Henry.
Yeah. I basically grew up. My father was a swordsman.
For the nobility, eh? Well, as it happens, I have to forge a wedding present.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test. So
Sure thing.
great.
Iron.
You can't make a sword out of butter. But if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Угу. Говоришь, могу взять из твоего сундука? Ну ладно. Так, чертеж. Где? Набор, отмычки. Ну, допустим.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Нет.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works better. Won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Сейчас будем ковать. А как бить?
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things. And including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Так, еще раз закалим.
Thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Да, зачем свистеть? Он уже запарил.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forage evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. The best thing to do...
How will I know it's fit?
Notice to
Thanks.
You can sleep in the... And of course, any questions?
Where can I get...
You can buy some essentials, but if you want to... This is just a...
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house, and you can put your things in the chest there.
What can I do with the...
Well, you could...
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. You're pretty good at swords, but what the... Right. Here are... You can get down to it.
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. You take care of these smaller jobs. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
У вас появилась собственная кровать. Отлично. Так, я же могу ему отдать шмотки починить. Так, ну вот это точно надо будет починить. Вот это. Вот это. Ну, за это попросить. И вот это. Так, потерпеть. Ресурсов мало. Угу. Значит, сделаем вот так. Так.
Thank you kindly. And come again, friend.
Типа... Все? Ты не на мою работу взялся. А, это он типа его чинит. Что мне с тобой делать? А что купить-то у тебя? Ух ты ж. Я ему еще и продать что-то могу. Давай ему вот это продадим. Вот это продадим. Ну, наверное, все. Так, а что он за нее просит? 2,3? Торговаться.
I'd like to do something about that.
Sure.
Я хочу больше. Давай где-то... Ну, вот так вот.
You really won't convince me. Very well, then. You're doing business. Take care.
Так, и что по итогу? Ага. Слышь, где мой топор? А, он его типа вернул уже.
How can I help you today, friend?
There's a couple more things.
Ask away.
Thanks. I'm still...
Why not? Why don't you forge?
Yeah.
Let's see what you...
А чё ты бросил я? Типа мне, что ли? А, есть что-нибудь другое, не? Опять охотничий тесак.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Works the bellows.
Нагревается.
You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire.
Отлично.
You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. Got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out fast. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's good now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to go back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Sparks are flying nicely. The ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Или оно реально так булькает, или кто-то обосрался.
Praise the Lord.
Now,
It's about those two idiots.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up. And especially the cargo. Go to Samin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Samin that can take a cart. It leads from... But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Samin.
Those two hands of yours, Venza and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Samin's cross and some kitchen stuff. Sacks, there's a good month's work.
All right.
Go ahead. And if you...
Gladly.
Так, прогулка. В принципе, все по дороге. Нам нужна лошадь. Определенно.
Good day. Hey, that's our horse. My God, what's taking so long?
Quick.
Тихо спиздил и ушел, называется нашел.
Hey, fellow, we went on it a lot.
Quick! Quick! Ja! Quick! Quick! Ka! Ka! Go! Ka!
Whoa!
Don't cause any trouble.
Не понял. Почему загрузка пошла?
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating.
Классно, сзади сыт
I've just
вообще.
been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat.
Стоял, ссал, руки не помыл, еще и за лицо
Hey,
потрогал.
servant,
Классно.
bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Опять Махач.
Now you're gonna die.
Ну, ты.
Watch it!
Hold me back.
Show your stuff.
Да, болевой. Давай, помогай. С ноги.
Fuck you!
The executioner is shot from his axe.
Так, ох. Так, это совсем нехорошо.
Come on then.
Харапетец. Что-то про достал.
Filthy vermin. On your go.
Хорош.
Come on. Oh, you wee blasted!
The devil's name is
Kurwa
fucking
mać.
going on here.
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old.
Юрку.
And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hand, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that way?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yirko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You got a stud farm.
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't let... Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you.
All right.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
Actually... This Yurko and his mates, who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
I'd like to go and see that wet...
Wouldn't we all, lad?
I'd eaten...
I hope Lord Samin didn't hear you.
I beg your pardon, Captain, but that's what most fellas go to weddings.
That's an unspoken truth, son. Unspoken, Mark. Anyways, You're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be... Stick with him, and maybe he'll take...
We should probably get...
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen.
О, сохранение, наконец.
Mind where you're going.
Ты чё все тут? Дай пройду.
Good day.
Так, а далеко это? И что?
Greetings.
Не, ну это, конечно, выглядит получше. И чё? Так, дневник. Ну туда ехать. Я могу на нее сесть? А на эту? Нет. А моя куда свалила?
Ave Maria.
Ладно. Чё? Так, встретиться во дворе с крягой. Здесь, что ли? Ты? Нет. Ты? Нет. Нет. И чё? Серьезно? Похилимся.
You're not permitted to be here. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people. You'll pay up.
Заплатить тебе?
Utter nonsense, all of this. You're keeping me from an important... You'll have to answer to the nobility for...
What are you trying to pull on me? You'll...
Die, la...
Enough! We'll do this the hard way then.
В смысле? Не хочу тебя пробовать. Нафиг вас. летит.
If you don't take in that fucker, I swear to God I'll
Ай, блядь, и ты? Куда?
I'd bash you in the face myself, but I'll leave that up to the experts.
I can't see him! You don't fight the guards, you fool! You wanna try me?
Не хочу, не хочу. Где шнапс? Почему? Капец. А, давай.
We gotta go. Ah!
Give it to him! I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Что? Чего? Это что было? Типа меня поймали и в колодки засунули или чё? Ну давай, отшлепай. Жестко.
Christ, that was some whipping.
Я всего лишь хотел поспать. Все в крови.
This hurts like hell.
Пьяная удаль. Нормально. Подожди. Меня опять откатило, черти куда. А чё закрыт?
Oh nein, du, was willst du?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Так, что мы тебе можем продать? Ну вот эта вещь, наверное, бесполезная. Это тоже фигня. Вот это фигня. Вот это фигня. Это оставляем. Вот это фигня. Все остальное все нужно.
Word about the price.
Natürlich, kein Problem.
Так. Я хочу получить 8 за это все дело.
Nein, so bestimmt nicht.
Слишком
I'm done
много.
haggling with you.
В смысле? А дальше торговаться я бизнесмен. Ну
Das
иди
war ein
нафиг.
gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
О, Кити. смысле? Ты где? Тут. Давай, чеши в корягу. Так, и с этим кентом где-то надо встретиться. Почему я все-таки там не могу поспать, а? А сразу ты выйти не мог?
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. As you say, sir.
А лошадь дашь?
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and
Yeah,
headed
lошадь.
towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Лошадь,
Right,
да?
sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko,
Странно, конечно, вообще-то он лошадь обещал.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed.
Получается, он
But they're
чёрт.
getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
Да нет.
I
не
don't know,
так
sir.
подоход.
I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Well, lad, that's tough. Since no one cares much what you think right now, there's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Так, а у меня что? Это еще осталась хилка? Все, что ли? Это даже не хилка. Печаль.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Наконец-то. Не могли мне лошадь дать, уроды? Что это?
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight.
Да ты чё,
So you
угораешь, что ли,
better
биться
act
с ним?
accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you?
What would you like?
Меч, конечно.
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Ой, чепуш. Палку он мне дал.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right.
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
That's true. Anyways, but take care of the old...
I will, Captain.
Я что, типа автоматом продул? Ля ты чёрт. Подвинься. Почему я не могу на нее сесть? Здоровье-то восстановил.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. Don't worry about losing, lad. You've got some talent, I can tell. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig.
What are you doing with that? You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Greetings.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
Ратуша, значит, да?
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin.
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it, and I can do.
It seems you have a lot of
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semin would be happier if who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like...
I understand.
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is, only I've got...
You're right, man.
Let's hope...
I don't think Lord Semin would...
Do you know anything about...
Only...
Why's that?
Well, they might look like that pair have...
That'll be all.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir.
So to Yichin? The bastard.
Oh, they were driving so fast.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To you.
Sir, I can...
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
For the wedding at home, sir.
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way. The Three Cats.
Я ж не ломанулся, чтобы до Москвы на худ
I'm not sure, sir. If they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome.
Hail.
If that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Так, вот это нехорошо. Ну, схавай хлеб. С сыром. И запей.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight...
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it?
А вот и лопата. Блин, я могу ее взять.
Bloody hell.
Класс. На, черт, я далеко ушел. А что искать-то? Ну типа вот я брожу и что дальше? Я уже не в зоне поиска. Смотреть перекресток у кладбища. Ну и... Это все?
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Они повернули, походу. Где-то сюда. Ага.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
What did I do to you? Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rock. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything. Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at the spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that colour, that he definitely weren't Hex.
True. You never know what crosses folk have to bear.
Jesus, Hansa. I'll kill you! Useless!
Ты не офигел? Фига себе. А чё так жестко-то?
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh,
Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel... Oh, wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it, and so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice...
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir.
I could do without girls.
Надо бы сказать, боюсь высоты сами лезть. Че, реально он полезет? И... А как?
I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't right having a pair like that. She might be hexed, or maybe a witch.
You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange.
Those definitely aren't the blacksmith's
My uncle
hands.
had a pair like that. Each eye a different colour, and he definitely weren't hexed.
How would you know?
True. You never know what crosses folk have to bear.
Jesus, Hansa, don't start again. I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposed...
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
Just watch and don't get your arse kicked, like so. How?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them.
Good idea.
All right, sir.
Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't...
Right you are, Captain.
What's wrong with his
Подожди,
legs?
в смысле?
What's wrong with his legs?
Ты чё, блядь, мне предлагаешь, что ли, это делать? Реально? Капец.
They can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me only pictures of it and taught me a lot.
Stumble was a priest. Pigs can fly, and Ghoul's name is really Stony.
For a wench, he's got a miserable...
Didn't see that coming, eh?
Hey! I need a hand here!
Get ready to leave this life.
Промазал. Кого окружай, тип? Тот сдох? Так, это свой. А чё ты присел?
What's the hold up, damn it? Stop startling!
Булаву я тоже заберу.
What's the hold up, damn it?
Я не буду с тобой пока говорить.
What's the hold up, damn it? Stop startling!
Надо сюда.
What's the hold up, damn it?
Вот так.
Stop startling!
Все, заберу. Это где этот тип? Так он пойдет сюда, он туда. Кажется, я слишком много всего снял.
Hey, Henry, get over here!
Все, я закончил.
This day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't it.
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am.
Hold on, lad.
Oh, has your shoulder?
Shut up and hand it over.
Of course. You did a good job.
I should bloody think so.
Я думал, он арбалет оставит. Жаль.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there
Uh-oh.
and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ну, конечно, в каждой бочке затычка.
Gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
On, scum! Damn it, there's one more! Hey! Get him! Take that! I'll rip your arse open! There's more of them!
О, охотничий лук, наконец-то.
You should have fucking stayed out of it!
He's nearly got me!
Don't kill him! This one's mine!
Is that the best you can do?
Черт.
Slice him up!
Oh, Christ! Know what you're made of!
Come on! Nice strike! Come on, man! Have you?
Чего он не бьет? Давай, давай, точи его.
They got what they deserve, the fuckers. That's a lot of... Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
Это типа все?
Hey, Henry! Hey, Henry!
Не-не-не, я не буду с тобой разговаривать. Ты что? А, ты у нас кто?
Hey, Henry! Hey, Henry!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Ты серьезно?
Did you see which way he went?
No, I heard other things.
But they take him...
Are you deaf? They took him captive. They were in and they deserve the same punishment.
And what punishment?
Now listen out, Henry. And if you promise...
I'll go and track.
Great.
Поспеши, говорит, да? Давай-ка мы возьмем вот это. Так, вот это, не знаю. Что из этих щитов лучше? Давай возьмем рыцарский щит. Офигеть, у меня перевес на 100 килограммов. Так, это мы выкинем. Оба. Это мы выкинем. Это мы выкинем. И это мы тоже выкинем. Так. Это все-таки оставим. В принципе, зачем? Так. Это мы, конечно, вставляем. Это мы выкидываем. Это мы один оставляем. Это мы выкидываем. Это мы выкидываем. Это мы тоже выкидываем. И это выкидываем. И это выкидываем. И это выкидываем. И это выкидываем. Это выкидываем. Это тоже выкидываем. Вот это выкидываем. Вот это выкидываем. Это. Это. И вот это. Так, обувь. Слишком много одинаковых. Это. Это. $54 гроша, неплохо. А зачем мне столько связки ключей? По сути, мне же столько не надо. Тут игральную кость нашли. Так, ну пока надо. Так, где тут поймать его? Ага. Все равно я бежать не могу. Так, болты эти выкинем. Все равно лук. Все. Этот нафиг не нужен, этот нафиг не нужен. Вот, все. Надо бошку тоже, кстати, прикрыть. А что закрыто? Защита для головы? Чё? Черт. Что еще можно выкинуть? Все нужно. Вот это, наверное. Вот все. Что на скалах? Любопытно.
That looks like a map, carved into the rock.
Прикольно. Карта сокровищ. Запомним, потом вернемся. Так, а где этот чертополох? Никого. Жаль, по скалам нельзя прыгать.
No food for me here.
Так, и где же мне тебя искать? Ничего. И все. Просто ждать в лагере бандитов, пока они вернутся.
On your way. You can't be trusted. On your way. You can't be trusted.
Why are you showing that off? Pathetic.
Run along. We'll manage on our own. You're trying to scare me.
Ничего не понял, но очень интересно. понял, куда мне вообще. Типа... Да, что ли? Мне вообще вот сюда вот. Офигеть. Жесть. Надо найти лошадь. Или сделать распаковку. А в первой части они реагировали. Да уж. А, слушай, что я туплю? Я же могу телепортнуться. Так вот. Все. Там, конечно, было бы что-нибудь интересное, но это уж очень далеко. Вот так вот. Так, как красиво. А ну-ка, где наш факел? И чё? Факел давай. Чё, на букву L его включить, что ли? А как факел активировать? Нет.
Put that pig sticker away, right now. You see? It didn't even hurt. Now you can leave that weapon where it belongs. Get out of my sight.
Good day.
Good day.
Что делать?
I, Ludwig, threw a 5 that one time, then another 5 and a 1.
I threw 3 2s, but I took a 1 and threw again. But then he got 2 1s.
What do you want, you yokel?
I'd like to play dice.
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
Так, конечно же, мы используем вот эту и вот эту.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
Unbelievable.
If I threw like
I've never
that,
seen
I
anything
wouldn't play
like
at
that.
all. Alright, that'll do. If this doesn't start to get interesting, I'm going to go somewhere else.
Вот это. Вот это. Вот это. И все вот эти. Ничего, да? Ну, неплохо. Так. Продолжим.
If you were smart, you wouldn't be so stupid.
Ты не
Finish. See
офигел?
what you find so complicated. I just pick them up and throw them, then I pick them up and throw them again. That's all there is to it.
Такое себе.
If I was you, I'd take it. No great loss.
Unbelievable.
It wasn't
I've
that
never
good
seen
anyway.
anything like that.
Фигня какая-то.
Like this.
Excellent!
If you were
And
smart,
the money
you
goes
wouldn't be
to
so
me.
stupid.
Уроду все-таки даже поспать негде. Ну что будем делать? Сидим и будем ждать. Так, сейчас что хочу сказать. Ну, давай его до 5 утра подождем.
You don't belong here.
Да ты чё, мудак, охуел?
Captain... Oh, now all of a sudden you're interested.
Sorry.
Another job.
It's complicated.
We found it.
I see.
It turned out they made a deal with some robber baron by the name of Gu, and they didn't cheat only Radovan.
And you found all the goods?
More or less. You can tell Radovan he won't be seen than that older one. And next time...
I will, Captain.
Farewell, you yokel.
Доложиться кузнецу. Ясно. Погнали. Что уж теперь делать? А почему я не могу туда начать переход? Типа, ну... О, это не моя? Нет. Тоже не моя. И чем ходит этот мужик?
Hey, Hans!
Что ты хочешь?
Are you talking to me?
Who else? Gutenberg, the hangman's halter? You really don't remember? Back already, Hans? I thought you'd be gone a lot longer.
Do we know each other?
Of course. It's me. Joachim. We met in Gutenberg. We had that. We nearly crossed swords at the cattle market. You more than me, I reckon, seeing as you don't remember. Well, you said you were off to Germany to sell your web. Didn't you go in the end?
You're a
No, just a plain old huckster.
Where do you get the...
Wherever I can, Han. Every now and then, other times. So I pedal my...
How's business?
It's been better, but they still...
I'm curious.
Where's?
Мыло. Набор броника. О, уж хорошая вещь. А, как бы денег у меня сколько? Да, возьмем вот это и вот это. Пригодится. Грохнуть его может? Да ладно, фиг с ним. Ну хоть без приключений.
Good people, gather round. You won't believe this.
Good day.
So,
Whew. That's a relief.
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh.
Aye. They plotted.
The bastards. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to ask at Semine, like you wanted.
I hope you offered your help.
Yeah, of course.
For sure.
They hanged Venser.
God's nails, I don't know. That Franzi had us.
I think they'd have...
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercy, so now it's yours.
Thanks. It'll come in handy.
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up. And it's got my head. Look, you...
Well, young...
Looks ain't everything. And how about you, lad?
Yeah.
A girl from them. A wedding's a serious bit, so you have to show them your old Semin once.
Excellent.
Hold your horses.
A blade of first-class steel.
That's right.
Ah, I see.
God's nails. And you're right. Relax, lad. There's this old hermit.
And he can pray for...
God's nails. Let me... The word is, and folks say, they... From the description.
Welded Spanish steel?
See now?
Naturally.
They... People from far... I even heard...
What strange...
I heard something in the tavern.
Where can I find them?
I know he has a...
Right. In return...
If it means so much, come and see Betty. She'll definitely Henry, the best sort.
Pacify him, quick!
You're done here, you crook!
Мысли? Да вы чё, блядь?
Show what you're made of!
Вы очень выглядите.
Blow that you'll wake up on a belly!
Go!
Пиздец. Так, а где я могу спать? Нужно место, чтобы спать.
Ka!
Quick!
The peace, and we won't have any problems.
Human swine! You think you own the place, do you?
Greetings. Do you need something?
Интересный ракурс.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some. If you ever
Me?
Aye, bird, down to business. I don't have all day for you. So
I promise Radovan...
My God, lad, Ambrose, the...
I heard that as well.
So why wouldn't he...
And has anyone sent...
Not at all. 4 strangers.
What strangers?
They looked like... I'm telling you.
But I have to speak to it.
Didn't you hear what I said? I'd think long and...
Show me your word. I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why? I'm done haggling.
Иди нафиг.
Könnyű ezt mondani. Még egy köpés, és nem bírom tovább. Mondom. Gyilkosok. Csodálkozol rajta? Együnk, és tűnjük.
Интересно, почему он не может лечь, где попало?
Bastards! Someone should kick their asses. Really clip those fuckers' wings.
Так, ну чё, давай сохранимся. И завершим на сегодня. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел.